Yeah, Mark and Lori, good evening to you. Yes, I'm just a guy holding a hockey stick tonight, and I think there's going to be a lot of people holding these in the very near future in Seattle tonight. On top of the Space Needle, we can show you through the sunlight, through the wind, there is an NHL flag flying atop Seattle's icon after a question was asked, "Are you ready for some hockey?" And a lot of people in Seattle said yes. Perhaps it is poetic, a piece of fabric like hope for a hockey future, now flying sky high. Thanks to a ticket drive that exceeded even an optimist's expectations.
Well, we're not putting a target out there and say it's got to be X or Y or Z.
Just yesterday, the Seattle group did not want to make a projection of just how many hockey fans like King 5's own Chris Smith would gather around their computer, attempting to spend $500 to reserve a seat for a future NHL franchise. There were some hiccups right around 10 a.m. thanks to an apparent rush of interested buyers like Smith. There were 10,000 deposits in just 12 minutes, 25,000 in an hour.
It's beyond anybody's wildest imagination of what we could have done here.
Oakview Group President Tim Lewicki and prospective owner Jerry Bruckheimer could not contain their smiles.
Not a chance. I always expect the worst, hope for the best. Well, the best worked out, and that's fantastic.
There are still some final items which need to be addressed between the City of Seattle and the Oakview Group before they can begin demolition on that building below, but it's safe to say after today's news, they have a little bit of wind in their sails.
We can't raise the roof. We just looked at it. I don't think we're raising that roof. I think it is an unbelievably great message back to the National Hockey League and, for that matter, the sports industry.
NHL Deputy Commissioner Bill Daley told me today one word about Seattle's efforts, quote, impressive. The Seattle group says they hope that the National Hockey League will make a decision about an expansion franchise for Seattle by June. As far as the group is concerned, they're likely going to cap those ticket deposits over the weekend and start a waiting list for the future Seattle NHL franchise. That is the story live tonight in Seattle on a big day in Seattle sports history. I'm Chris Daniels, King 5 News.